Hi and welcome back. I'm Jill Thoreson from www.addpowernow.com. We're in the last segment of our webinar and I have so much more to teach you. There's so much beyond what I can do in this short 20 minutes that I hope that you'll head over for the free gift and you'll come and start talking to me on my blog and I'll get to know you, and I will definitely be giving gifts out as I receive them, because that's the way you get more gifts. So what if you took on this being reactive to circumstances? So what will happen if you don't make a change? If you just live the way you are, reacting to things and letting circumstances happen, it could be the difference between success and failure. For example, the other day I made a choice to answer my telephone when I should have been working. Now, my daughter was in an emergency, or so she was saying, and I reacted like I thought a good mother should. And I ran to her side and I neglected my job. Now, had I not answered my phone and given her a few more hours, she may have cooled down and I would have been proactive, and then I would have called her back and things could be different. So as we learn these things, how do we learn them? Well, you have to notice them first. But they can be the difference between your success and failure. Now, if you don't learn this, you're going to have what's called a probable, almost certain future. And if you take an arrow and you shoot it up and point it at what you want, maybe you want high success, maybe you want to be rich, maybe you want to speak to the world about something very important to you. Well, you point your arrow that way and you look at it, but you're probably not off because you're not there now. And where does that arrow come from? But behind you, the straight line behind you, which is your past. And your past is going a certain way. So unless something happens for you to make a shift, you're not going to meet your target. You may come close, but you're not going to hit it. This is very clear in like a drug addict's life. They wish and hope that they weren't drug addicts. They want to change. But unless something happens, they don't. Maybe someone actually intervenes or something, but unless something actually happens, they just keep going the way they are. And that's the way your life is going to go. You can't hope it and wish it to get to the arrow. You can only make a shift. So, and I want to talk to you more about this shift and more about how you can be the cause instead of a reaction to your life. Proactive. Proactive is in the moment. For example, when someone yells at you, you could react. You start, yelling back. But a proactive person would first notice they're yelling at me and I want to react. Then you have to resist that reaction. You resist acting in that way. So you notice it, you feel that you want to react, and you resist it, and then you listen. Nobody listens when someone's yelling, but if you do, you will find out what they're really yelling about, and you'll get the message. And that's being proactive, because you notice, you want to react, you resist, and you change it. Let me talk to you about fear. Fear is a real entity, but if you look at it and you claim it and hold it in your hand and talk to it, you can actually be proactive with your fear too. Now, I do have a valuable gift over at my website, and I hope you'll go over there and come join me on my next webinar, and I'll let you know if you're on the list when it is. And my website again is www.addpowernow, ADDPOWERNOW.com. I'm Jill Thoreson, and it's been my pleasure.